Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world today. Making sure my audio is working. Hopefully there wasn't a echo in there. We should be good now. How's everyone doing? If you're here, say hi. Let me know you can hear me. Welcome to another episode of the My Mortgage Hound live stream. We have another fun one lined up today. We have some announcements to make. We got some market data to cover. We got some new listings to look at. We got some mortgage scenarios to run. It's going to be a fun 45 minutes or so. Thank you, Mrs. Steinman, for the feedback on the audio. Do we have any Alice in Chains fans here today? Jerry Cantrell is in Portland tonight. Good morning, Troy. Troy, are you an Alice in Chains fan, or is that a little after your time there? We're gonna go see Jerry Cantrell at the Wonder Ballroom. If you're not in this area, Portland, Vancouver metro area, we get the best musicians come to town. You know, they are all coming through Seattle, Vancouver, BC, down to California. So we get the opportunity to see some incredible artists. One of my favorite, Jerry Cantrell, tonight. It's going to be a date night. Mrs. Steinman and I are going. Troy, it's good to see you in the chat. Been a few episodes since you've been on. All right. Spring has sprung. Is that how you say it? Spring has sprung. The early buying season is here. We kind of forecasted that a few weeks ago, and I started second guessing myself, and then this week it hit. So let's dive into it and see some data that supports that statement. Let's start with, what do you guys want to start with? Interest rates? Let's go to interest rates. And Troy asks me this question almost every time. So what are rates doing? Are they getting better? We have a few buyers that was first-time home buyers that just need rates to improve just a little bit to get into a price range they qualify for, that they can actually go out and get an offer accepted on. And we'll show you some examples of that. We're going to look at the White House here in a second. But let's start. All the interest rates I use on my stream come from Mortgage News Daily. This is my go-to website for all things interest rate related. Gives us the most unbiased national average on interest rates. So the interest rates we use on my stream aren't necessarily my company's. It's the interest rates off of Mortgage News Daily. 30-year fixed conventional, so any loan amounts under $802,000. 6.79, that's pretty flat. It's up less than 1/8% from last week. Very, very flat. Jumbo 6.99, that's actually down a little bit from last week. Our government loans, FHA 6.17, fairly flat from last week, and VA same 6.20. So, interest rates have remained flat among all the chaos in the news. Tariffs, Zelensky. Did you guys see that Zelensky Oval Office? That was crazy, the Zelensky-Trump Oval Office. You know, things like that always make me nervous when it comes to interest rates. But it's been very, very flat. Uva, good morning from San Diego, one of my favorite cities. Hope you are enjoying your time down in San Diego. Hopefully it's for pleasure, not business, but knowing you, it's probably business. All right, we got some of my favorite people in chat. This is going to be a fun episode. Let's look at that early buying season data. In Clark County, Southwest Washington, 205 new listings. That's the most listings we've had in 1 week so far this year. That's up 13% week over week. And I felt that when I was looking for homes this morning to feature on the stream. I felt that there were more homes to choose from. Definitely more listings. We had 192 homes go pending. So that was up to, again, early buying season, up 9%. But at least we put more new listings on the market than we had go pending. We had 153 homes that were pending close. That's up 15%. So yeah, headed in the right direction. I like that we have more listings than pending sales. I like that everything is up. And I like that interest rates are still kind of flat, right? Home affordability is the sum of two items, interest rates and home prices. So we want to see both of those stay kind of stable as we go through the buying season. We don't want rates to crash and then home values to go up. That doesn't really fix home affordability. Just kind of a stable, improving market is what we want to see. Every time a real estate agent opens a lockbox on a home, that data is collected, and that's what we're looking at here. Up 3.9% in Washington state, the whole state, and then down 2.5% in Oregon. I'm going to say that's fairly flat. We have a string of nice weather, so I think we're going to see those numbers go up. And guess what? I know it's crazy, but spring break is right around the corner. The Oregon spring break, Portland, for the most part, is that last week in March. For Southwest Washington, it's that first week in April. And it's always, people go on vacation, so that could bring our lockbox activity down, but it's also spring break, so people have more time. It's early buying season. I think we're going to see a busy spring break as far as the housing market goes. Legoland, that'll be fun. Legoland will be a lot of fun. I can't go to San Diego without going on the USS Midway. If you guys have not done the USS Midway tour and you are a Top Gun nerd like me, you gotta go. Okay. White House. So like I talked about in the beginning, there's a lot of home buyers, first-time home buyers, that need rates to come down just a little bit to where they can qualify for a decent home in that price range. And this kind of represents that. So this is a home we looked at the Saturday before the election. We called it our White House special. It was a white home, single level, for $535. At that time, an FHA loan, which we're going to go over one today, which is not a first-time home buyer loan, but it's really kind of designed to help people get started in home ownership. Interest rates were at 6.62, so November 2nd, the Saturday before the election. December 7th, after the election, interest rates came down to 6.12%, saving the payment on this house $172 a month. For every $60 in payment, that's going to affect your borrowing power, buying power, by about $10,000. So you're looking at over $30,000 more I can qualify for with an interest rate at 6.12 compared to 6.62. That $30,000, Troy, that is the difference between being in the market and not. That's the difference between a $400,000 house and a 430, or a 430 and a 460. That's a big jump in that price range. And then January 11th, it went back up to 6.55, saving us only $24 a month in less than 4 weeks. February 15th, back down to 6.3, saving us $100 a month. Today, March 8th, 6.17, saving us $155 a month. So we're back to that December 7th level. But you can see the volume. Okay, I think we're back. All right. Okay, I think we're back. I'm sorry, guys, if you're still in there. I appreciate you sticking with me. As soon as this is out, I don't know what's going on. It works fine. It looks like we're crashing again. All right, we're gonna call it for today. I will be back. I'm gonna go buy a new router. We will fix this problem and I will be back. We're gonna move our live stream till tomorrow. So stay tuned, come back tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow. Bye everybody.